So, not too long ago, I released a video about going over SMG4 fan series and recommending them to SMG4 fans who came off from finishing the series after it ended. And I tell you, I was not exactly expecting it to blow up like it did, which, by the way, thank you guys, I really appreciate that. But another thing I wasn't exactly expecting to come from it was people reminding me how much I undershot how many series they want to get recognition as well. So, in this video there are quite a few more fan series to go over, as well as some things that I want to respond to. But first, I want to clarify that I haven't known of or watched through a lot of these series, but if any of them, including the ones that haven't been included in this video, suit your watch experience along the lines of this video's premise, then they're just as valid as what I'm suggesting. Which also goes for machinima series that aren't trying to be like SMG4, which, by the way, I apologize if I came off as if I was throwing those series under the bus. The video was meant to be about suggesting series to people who wanted more of a series like SMG4 after it ended. Anyway, with the preamble out of the way, let's get right into it. Okay, so let's start off with some series that are relatively based off SMG4, like Oni X King, Pedro Man X, AM64, SSH6, and Logan the Hedgie. Anyway, in terms of YouTubers that are a lot more well known and connected to SMG4, there's SMG3 Snitch Productions, Megan Spletzer, Subpar Meggy64 by Morphe Biakowski, and then there's series that are basically more of their own thing, like Super G64, BPC Bloopers by Bended PC, and Agent Z. Now, in terms of upcoming series that are very much based off SMG4, we have SMG5, MX, SMGH64, Super Mario Glitchy 16, SLG3, and the Retrotator. Now, to reiterate, I haven't exactly known of or watched most of these YouTubers, but one I'm pretty confident when I say that I've watched through quite a good amount of, who is a Gmod YouTuber who has little to no connection to SMG4, called C Grazer. C Grazer is a Gmod animator who includes a bunch of different elements from stuff like Sonic, Mario, and Splatoon, also including stuff from outside of video games when it comes to characters and tonal storytelling. But honestly, if there's anything that I feel really makes C Grazer stand out, I would say that it's the earnest feeling of his storytelling. As someone who has been conditioned to Gmod series being like SMG4, the tonal contrast of C Grazer's animations feels like such a breath of fresh air. From it, I recommend the Herbie Races Again movies, the C Grazer United series, and the Sonic In animations. And honestly, if you're into the earnestness of Cars and Toy Story, you may actually like this one. Anyway, something I feel like I gotta respond to is the notion of trying to obligate people to not watch fan series that are directly based off SMG4, and the notion that people should only watch vanilla SMG4 or series that are loosely based off it, which, if I've genuinely gotta be honest, I very heavily disagree with, on the basis that this notion discredits a whole community of people who are invested and passionate enough to do more things with the characters and world of SMG4, which I'd say inherently disproves the idea that there's nothing more to do with these characters. Don't get me wrong though, watching vanilla SMG4 and series loosely based off of it are definitely valid, but that doesn't mean that series tied closer to SMG4 are any less valid. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video here. Make sure to like and subscribe, and bye.